Hey everyone, welcome to the podcast where grounded and practical intuition is part of everyday ranch life and navigating my off ranch life, which is oftentimes way heavier and messier than my ranch life. So give yourself the gift of being here right now, listening, connecting, and having an experience. I'm your host, Shannon Lackman, the Psychic Cowgirl, here to help you understand how the practical can meet the magical, how you can tune in, how you can create awareness and reconnect to the wisdom you do have access to, but we have trouble interpreting or trusting at times. This is your space to breathe, to settle, and to explore the energy, guidance, and definitely some nudges from the universe that is shaping our world right now. So I invite you, be in a comfy spot so you can enjoy. Let's take a nice grounding breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. And let's ride into the energies that the universe is giving us right now. Welcome to the magic. So it's still chilly here on my ranch. Calving is still happening. I'm on my last few, but this morning it is super cold and the wind is nasty. And I do have a cow having a calf, and she is one of my favorites, but luckily she's tucked back in the bush. And I checked on her and said, "Hey, Travis's mom." She did have a different name, but then my son had one of her babies and named him Travis for 4-H. And so she became Travis's mom, and that has stuck. Her name was Eleanor, which still does suit her, but Travis's mom just stuck. So that's who she is. And she is one of the ones that I pet all the time, and I love her. And so I did say to her, "Okay, you have your baby tucked here safe out of the wind and the elements, and I will bring you some pellets later." And then this morning, before I got to go out, I look out and there's Todd, my majestic pasture ornament Highland, with his great big horns. And he has gotten so large. He's beautiful. And he was the only one up here. I said, "Todd, just for being you, I'm going to give you a treat." So I snuck him some pellets. He had a nice little snack. So then he stood there posing and presenting himself. He did learn that from his mom, Bridget. She does that. But he didn't get any more. And then I got to check everybody. Everybody's doing good. And then I was just coming back and I did not stop and pet my favorite little calf. I'm like, I need her to also be a calf. So this morning I'm not going to do that. Guess who came and tracked me down? Okay, well, then I got to pet you. I mean, it's just the law of cows, right? You present yourself to me, I got to give you attention. So that was delightful, even if the weather is less so. Focusing on the positive things, focusing on the things that lift us up, and actually giving ourselves the gift of having the experience and enjoying the experience. Because it's just heavy. That outside world is heavy sometimes, a lot of the times. Reel ourselves back in. So that's what's happening here. I did have a little heifer that had the biggest calf. Now, this little heifer is supposed to be bred to my Highland bull, who helps them have little tiny babies that are adorable but easy to calf. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Like somebody must have got into the pasture or she got into somebody's pasture but I never had to put her away. I never knew about anybody being there that shouldn't have. So I'm just glad that we were home and that we were here to help her because she did need help to have that baby. The baby's like half the size as she is. Like, it's actually quite amazing, but they're healthy and happy, so that's the good part. So then when her mama was having a baby, I was supposed to go somewhere, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't really know what happened here, so I'm not taking any risks. And so I stayed here and checked on her until she just had a regular sized baby, so that was good. I also have a baby that looks like a deer. I will post some of these on my Psychic Cowgirl page so you can see what I'm talking about. She is so delicate and adorable, and she just doesn't match the other ones. It is so fun. Definitely part of the fun to see what the genetics bring, especially when I have a new bull, which I did last year. He's got some very cute babies, although I think my older bull did most of the work considering the babies coming out, but that's also okay because my new bull last year was just young. And I have another new one. So that will be fun. And then, of course, my Highland dude, I'm keeping him one more year. And so, but some of his babies right now, oh my gosh. The little one that strolls over to get petted by me, that's a Highland cross baby. So cute. So much happiness. So, yeah, so spring, I'm hoping, is on its way. My sons are wrapping up their school year at university. Actually, today's their last exams, and one of them starts work tomorrow, and then they're moving on Saturday. It's just busy, 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 but good things. But I'm gonna say when you get caught in the overwhelm spiral, which is going to happen because things are uncertain, make sure you're grounding your energy. Go find a video that soothes your soul and helps you just be in the moment. Listen to something, right? If your way of learning is auditory, that means you want to listen to something, listen to a podcast that makes you laugh, listen to a YouTube video that makes you laugh. Like, do something that's where you're listening and you're laughing and you are shifting your energy. If you are a visual learner, watch a video, look at some pictures that make you smile, go for a walk somewhere where it's got scenery that just soothes you. Do the things. If you're more kinesthetic where you have to feel everything, then you know what to do. You need to find those things that make you feel good. And it could be a video, it could be listening. You have to decipher that for yourself. But I'm going to encourage you, carve out those times in your day to do that with awareness. Be present when you're doing it. Say, I am giving myself an energy reset right now. So I'm going to watch cat videos for 10 minutes. Highland cow videos. I have a friend that sends me Highland cow videos all the time, and I love them and I love her for it because then I save them up and then I just indulge and laugh and enjoy. I mean, to be fair, I can walk out and do that, but this is, a good little energy reset that only maybe takes 3 minutes, 5 minutes, because it's so easy to get caught up in everything. And we do it, and we know we do it, and we have to consciously, with awareness, with intention, carve out those little energy reset moments. The energy clearing actually that we're going to do tonight is about releasing negative energy because it's just so easy. It's so easy to hear something, read something, have a conversation about something, and we're angry and frustrated and uncertain and fearful and all the emotions that weigh us down. So we need to, yes, that's how I'm feeling, okay, and then shift it. Don't stay stuck in it, because that's when we do things that maybe aren't as healthy for us. You know, sometimes I feel like I just give mom lectures, and I'm okay with that because I do that to my cows as well. Oh, no, you don't, Missy. Yeah, they make me happy though, every day. Even when it's hard, they make me happy because it is just something that brings my life joy, and that's okay. The weather's not bringing me joy right now. Then I have a cat that hurt his paw, and I have to figure out how to help him. Yeah, good times, good times. But it will be okay. Oh, I have to tell you this. So yesterday, I was doing the podcast, and it just wasn't working. It wasn't. I was making lots of mistakes. I had to re-record sometimes. I recorded a whole meditation and then it didn't fit. I didn't like it. It didn't resonate. So I scrapped the whole thing. And while all this is going on, I've got birds. One of them ran into my window. Some birds just sat right outside my window trying to get my attention. And then there was flocks of birds every time I looked out. And it didn't matter which window I looked out because I do pace. It's one of the ways I work out energy. And so I'll pace around my house. Stomping in the pasture, I call it pacing in the house. And everywhere I looked, there was flocks of birds. And not just little flocks of birds, big flocks of birds. And I'm like, okay, this is odd. So I go and I look up what it means, and it's talking about transformation, and things are going to shift for the positive. Things are going to get like better, but that's not the words they used. It was really good if you want to Google flocks of birds if they're getting your attention. It was all very, very positive. I was delighted. It was a magpie that hit my window, so I looked at magpie, all good stuff. Definitely needed my attention. After I looked it all up and acknowledged it, they left. They were gone. It was done. So I am inviting you, pay attention when things like that happen. Look it up. If you're really busy in the moments, write it down on something or make a note in your phone or a voicemail to yourself that you need to look up what this means. Your messages are coming through. Your guidance is present. Now, I'm normally paying attention, but apparently not enough because this was very blatant, which thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate them. I was actually on the phone to my mom for part of it, and I'm like, something's going on here. This is really weird. She's like, well, shouldn't you look it up? Oh, yeah. So even though I live a very aware life, I practice mindfulness, we, s- I still get caught in the trap of, oh, yeah, not taking the time to look up the messages that are being given to me or acknowledge the messages or interpret the messages. So if it's happening to you, it's okay. You just keep practicing. You just do better next time, right? It'll be okay. Because, yeah, it is a messy existence, but it's got so much good stuff. So don't give more energy to the stuff that's not good as you are giving to the stuff that is. You know that I do lecture on that with you all the time. Make sure you're giving lots of good energy to the good stuff. That's how we are going to get through all of this because who knows what's coming next. But it could be something absolutely spectacular. That's what my flocks of birds said. So I will keep you posted on what shows up. And it gives us hope. We need to keep our hope and faith. Faith that we can handle stuff, faith that it'll be okay, and hope that positive experiences and good things are coming. This is why I do a blessing boost so much on the Energy Clearing Thursdays, because we need to have possibilities and opportunities show up to help us navigate all of the mayhem. And sometimes a good hissy fit. Haven't had one of those lately. Huh. Sometimes you just need to vent out the energy, and a good hissy fit, priceless and powerful. So what brings you joy right now? And if there's not anything that's bringing you joy right now, please change that. Try something new. Maybe sitting and doing a puzzle. Perhaps, I don't know. There's so many possibilities. Figure it out for yourself and then make sure you carve out time to do it. I think my dog is even disappointed in the weather and wants to come in out of it. And she's an outside dog. She's very fluffy, so she likes the cold. But yeah, can't do anything about the weather, can only navigate it, right? And find the positives, right? I have a warm house. I can put on many layers and waddle out to check the cows. It's okay. It is doable. We can do this, you guys, even if it's crazy and obnoxious sometimes. The guided imagery I've chosen for you today is something that I've pre-recorded, yay me, and it's restoring the peace of mind journey because we need that. We just need that nudge. Oh, my dog needs in because it started snowing. Great. I'm just going to pause recording this and go let her in. Let's hope the snow does not stay and it's just teasing us a little. It will be okay. Might have to stomp around later because it's frustrating. Okay, so the guided meditation is restoring peace of mind journey because I need it, as well as probably some of you because it is just bumpy out there. Yeah. And we need more experiences that not only lift us up, but just be in the world. Reconnect to those communities, go out and do things, put down the social media, put down the digital attachments, and go do some living experiences. That is going to reconnect you to the universe. It's going to reconnect you to infinite intelligence. It's going to reconnect you to your body, your mind, your soul, all of it. We really, really need to understand that focusing on some living experiences for this 2026 is going to create the lasting changes that we want. That was one of the big messages that I got for Fire Horse Energy. Have living experiences. So I invite you to figure out what that means for you. And then take action on it. Some grounded, practical action. A living experience could be taking a hike. It could be going somewhere in your community that you've always wanted to visit but haven't done it yet. We need experiences. That's what's going to soothe our souls in the chaos and mayhem. That's the messages from the Fire Horse energy. So we'll see. We'll see where it takes us. Okay. All right. Let's just take a few moments to reset our energy and then we will do the guided imagery. I invite you to become aware of your breathing for a few moments. Just breathing and being and breathing. And as you begin to settle more comfortably into the solid support beneath you, I invite you to take 3 big deep breaths And on one of those breaths, you'll know when your eyes will close. And as your normal, natural rhythm of breathing continues, remain focused on the sound of my voice as all the other sounds begin to drift into the background, because they're unimportant for you to pay attention to. They can only help you to relax. And even though you may drift away from the sound of my voice for a few moments, you will sense when to come back to it in an easy and effortless way. At this point, as your concentration draws to your feet, you begin to visualize and imagine you're walking in a place that's beautiful and serene and safe. And with every breath you take, you give yourself permission to send a comforting energy as it goes through your legs, from the toes into your heels. This comforting energy goes into your ankles, knees, and thighs. You become aware of this comfortable sensation that's in your legs as you walk through the beauty, the peacefulness, and the serenity of your special place. With every breath, you begin to sense the air around you. It's a gentle something that sends a warm and nurturing sensation all around your body, from your thighs, hips, your stomach area, and through your solar plexus. You begin to become even more comfortable as a deep inner calm begins to be experienced. As all of your senses begin to heighten, because you become more and more aware of all that is around you in this beautiful, safe, serene place. You continue to feel even more calm as this comfortable sensation moves through your chest, as you breathe easily and effortlessly, making your way through this place that is so peaceful and secure for you. As you notice the sounds around you, as you listen, the beauty of where you are speaks to you in a very special way. Your head, your neck, and your shoulders begin to release into comfort, letting go of all the cares and the worries. Being here now, breathing and being, letting it all go. And in a moment or two, you begin to visualize or imagine choosing a particular spot in this beautiful place of yours to recline and rejuvenate into an even deeper comfort. And with every breath you take, your comfort now seems to double, having made that decision. The warmth and the gentle something of the air seems to wrap itself around you even more, as though there is a wholehearted agreement about the spot in your place that you are reaching out to. With your arms, your hands and fingers relaxing as they touch what is there, comfortable and easy. And you become aware of the textures as you imagine settling into the comfort that awaits you. And just allow for this time to connect to the beauty and peacefulness that is here for you. All you have to do is breathe. Just breathe simply and with ease and comfortably allowing, breathing and being and breathing. In a moment, when we count backwards from 5 to 0, you'll feel yourself become even more deeply connected to this spot at 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Deeply relaxed and connected. Deeply relaxed and connected. As an imagination door opens, images come forward. Nothing better than to settle in your special place, the quiet, the calm, the security of this place. Going within to focus leads to more comfort. Your senses become heightened now and more settling into an even greater comfort. I invite you, as you prepare to know how being in your special place right now, to relax, to give yourself this gift, to know how being in your place right now is getting past it, just getting past it, getting past what all has happened, and now here in this peaceful quiet, it is all behind. Best way to think about it: over, done, gone, closed door. Again, over, done, gone, closed door. Nothing to do. Nothing to figure out. Just breathing and being alone, secure, and in the place where comfort and peacefulness are alive. Comfort and peaceful quiet all around and all through. Timing is everything. And this time, right now, is all about regrouping, renewing, comforting, and restoring. Nothing to do. Nothing to figure out. Just breathing now, secure and comfortable. In a moment, if it seems right, beginning to allow a sense of the wise to be here as well. It's all about restoring, and perhaps, maybe the kindness and compassion of the wise guide could possibly be helpful. Sometimes it's just better not talking about anything. Just being, breathing, enjoying, or just having a kind and helpful presence nearby, just in case. Possibly it can be comforting. Drifting even deeper now into this lovely relaxation with the comfort and security of your special place all around and all through. Restoring, healing, mending, repairing, rejuvenating, letting the calm and the comfort of this energy and the quiet be all that they can be. Nothing to do, nothing to figure out, just simple and easy, just breathing.
And in this quiet time, letting the comfort and calm settle even more deeply within by a count back from 20 to 0, knowing that each count simply reinforces this peaceful healing time deeper and deeper now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very nice. And whatever may feel complete at this time, still just allowing the quiet, the calm, and knowing that whatever may need more time can happen and is happening simply by coming to this place for deeper restoring of your soul. Remembering that time is not toxic. Time is present and here. On the side of this being now, continuing to restore, continuing to rejuvenate you. Further release of what is no longer needed or wanted will be expelled in your early morning venting dreams. Nothing to do, nothing to figure out, just simple and easy letting go. I'm going to give you a few more moments to reap the benefits of being on this journey in this energy as you replenish in comfort and security. Nice. And if for a moment, checking in with your whys for the one most important thing that your whys wishes to communicate with you right now. Nice. Anything else your wise would like to tell you? And now that this journey feels complete, feeling this experience in the fulfillment, in its totality and unity, bringing back the calm, comfortable peacefulness now, and the important thing from Wise, first to reinforce it all at 0, then at 1, with a deep cleansing breath in and release. We begin to come up and out now. And at 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. Do you feel restored now? I sure do. I love guided imagery meditations. That and tapping and stomping and laughter, yoga dancing. Those are my very, very go-tos that can shift my energy and help me navigate. What's in your toolbox? What are your go-tos? I would be interested to know that. Okay, so with that, I'm going to sign off right away. I don't know if you can hear my dog crunching her food in the background. I'm hoping not. One of the things I've been working on is not getting caught up in the podcast not being perfect, like not spending hours upon hours editing anything that I don't feel is quite right. Because I used to do this podcast just live on the phone using my phone and recording it and posting it. And then when that platform changed and I'm now on this platform, I haven't really spent all the time because I haven't had it to really investigate how to do it from there live. And so then I pre-record and I post it on there. And sometimes I get caught up in making it perfect. And I'm really working on letting that go because this is authentic, this is real, raw, sure. I'm just chatting away. And I need to not be hard on myself and get caught up in, oh, that didn't sound quite right. That sounded a little bit muffled, or oh, I think I breathed too heavy there, or maybe I cleared my throat and I shouldn't have it in there. Although when I'm recording with guests and they do that, I do edit that out for them, but I do have to watch not getting caught up in it and making it more labor intensive than it needs to be, right? And so on that note, I invite you, what in your life is like that? Because you are a real person having experiences, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like polished, I guess is the word, because I am not polished. My life is messy. Sometimes the BS is real stuff. I am working with animals a lot. It's not a polished existence. It's not fake either. And so, again, be you. Embrace all the parts, all the messiness, and it's okay. And it's okay to share it. It's okay to be vulnerable with it, I guess. That's not really the right word, though. Just being you and making no apologies for it. Okay, so thank you for riding along on today's journey. If this episode hopefully sparks some laughter, some comfort, and hopefully the meditation a little magic, I'd love for you to share it with someone else who would enjoy it. But you do you. If you don't want to, I'm cool with that too. Remember, your intuition is a knowing. Know what you know, feel what you feel, see what you see, hear what you hear. And it can be a synchronicity, can be a sign like my birds, or an awareness. You just feel that nudge to do something. And every time you pause, acknowledge, tune in, you will strengthen that connection. Intuition is a practical thing. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. All right, so you can find me on social media, my Facebook and Instagram. I do post the energy clearings on there, so you can sign up and get the magic that way. You can check out my website. I'm pausing on doing sessions right now until this winter's over and calving is complete, but I will be back at it later. I am at a retreat at the end of May in the mountains. It's Somatica Wellness Retreat. If you want to join me, it's delightful. Somatika. They're out of Calgary, Alberta, and it is so soul soothing. I can't even express. I went to the last one, and then I want to do a workshop at this next one, mainly so that I could go again. Until next time, friends, stay present, have those living experiences, and keep trusting the wisdom you have access to. Your trail ahead is guided. You're never riding it alone. You got this. Hugs and lots of blessings.